back, I'm Gertie Rude, back again, that Sunday mood. Well, here I am, and apparently they're trialling a professional separation, or something that none of us really give a damn about. So, should we just plunge in, because this is Sky Australia, which we all like Sky Australia. We wish we had Sky Britain like it, but we haven't.
Ladies, we have spoken about this so many times, how Harry is so much better on his own, the evidence appears to keep adding up. Louise, is there more than just a professional separation?
Well, it does make me wonder, because all signs point to some issues behind the scenes. I mean, professionally, they've had to separate. Their brand was toxic. They were practically radioactive in Hollywood and across America and the UK.
Well, to be honest, they're toxic, aren't they? It's nothing to do with their brand. It's just the pair of them. I think even on their own, they're bleeding toxic. Who was it I heard today saying that? Can't remember who it was that was talking. Might have been Grifty. Could have been Recollections. I'm not sure. That was saying that before she even went out with Harry, and she was in Canada, being whatever it was she was doing in Canada, grifting probably. She wasn't really well thought of then. Can't remember who it was now. It's annoying. Anyway. That's by the by. Let's jump back in. What's going on?
As well. So whether that travels into a separation for them, let's hope not, because there are two children at stake here, and they're both victims of divorced childhood.
Oh dear, dare I say anything? Do you think I better not say something? Do you think I better keep my mouth shut? What kids? Where are they? And where are the social bleeding services going round there to check on them kids? They're bleeding invisible. They go round the world circumnavigating the globe. They do never take their kids by nor near. Never see hide nor hair of them. Poor little mites. Personally, I just think they've done what the Obamas did, but we'll move on.
Had the acrimony, they've lived through it themselves, and they won't want that for Lilibet and Archie either. But moreover to that, I really find that I'm seeing Harry and...
Yeah, all right, darling. Sorry to butt in. Listen, just supposing, let's just fly by our tails and coattails and think to ourselves, just imagine, let's pretend that it was all a social construct or psyop or something in between the two of those words, a mash-up, a narcissistic little, what is it, in flagrant dilettantes, delicate, something like that, yeah? And those kids never were. Just say, I mean, I'm sure they are, but just pretend they weren't. Say you're reading a story, and in that story, a couple got together on the world stage, went about the place being a bleeding nuisance, and pretended to have children, but one of them was actually aligned, or in fact a member, pretty more than aligned, the second son of, say, a reigning monarch of, say, the oldest monarchy, and just pretend the globe, yeah? Just pretend. And then, all along, the kids actually don't exist. Where do you think that would leave the people around them? And when I say the people around them, I mean the royal family that have gone along with it. That's all I'm saying. So they must exist, because I can't see the royal family going along with it. It's the sort of situation that would or could really, I don't think bring down the monarchy, but it would be like seeing behind the curtain. What's that thing? The Yellow Brick Road thing, when they look behind the curtain and it was the Wicked Wizard was just a little old man. If that happened, this could be groundbreaking. It could be life-changing. It could be epoch-making. Same could be said if, say, like a president did that. Say there was a president, just say America, and they would just say, pretending, and they didn't actually have any kids, but for the sake of getting elected or elected, whatever the word is, they actually pretended to have children. Would that be the same thing? Or is it like somebody said the whole world is a stage and we are just players? Was it Shakespeare? Somebody? I don't know who said it, but I've just said it, so that could be true. And you remember what Joan Rivers said shortly before she unfortunately met a very untimely demise at the age of 80-something. Anyway, move on.
And much happier professionally working as a separate entity.
They've never worked a day in their lives, either of them.
Vancouver, the big smile, he's so engaged, and Arthur Edwards, of course, who's followed him around the world as a Sun Royal photographer, made the point that he was really seeing the Harry of old. And it's been wonderful to see that. So.
And I feel like we have said that a number of times over the year, where we have seen him at various things on his own, and he just seems to be, a bit lighter and like he's having a bit more fun.
She's on her 45th bleeding facelift, isn't she? And we're on our 45th nervous breakdown over the bleeding facelifts. Yes, she'll be over in no time because Helen DeGenerate's moved over here, isn't she, with her, her wife, Portia. Oh, she likes a Porsche, just Portia. Yes, she's getting herself around the Everglades. No, not the Everglades, the old Cotswolds, that's it. Because we know who lives in the Cotswolds, don't we, Voodoo people? Don't we know who lives in the Cotswolds? Only everybody. Everybody that's anybody. And if people think there are poor people that live in the Cotswolds, there are. There's all sorts. But the Cotswolds are commonly known for being the playground of the aristocracy when they're not playing around in London, which isn't really a playground anymore. Used to be, but isn't. Right, so
it looks like too that this professional separation is creeping into Christmas plans.
That's right. So Harry is one of the things he absolutely loves is Scotty's Little Soldiers. It's a charity for children who have lost their parents through warfare. Of course,
warfare. He's so sad because what happened really was he didn't lose them through warfare, did he? No, he didn't. But anyway, we don't want to alter the narrative on that particular hot potato. No. Be quiet, Gertie. You've got yourself into enough trouble as it is.
He's lost a mother, so there's great resonance with this charity. And what he's done is he's put an invitation out. And this is a really cool invitation where he's asking all the families involved with that charity to jump on a Zoom call with him and they can ask him questions about Christmas time and what it's like for a print.
I'm involved with that charity. Hello, can I put my hand up? Can I have a Zoom call? I'm involved with it. I've had my life ruined by one of its members. Is that, can I, well, tenuously. Or it could actually be somebody posing as one of the members. We haven't quite worked that out yet. He might say nay, and she might say nay too. And they'd probably both be right because they both look like bleeding horses. Anyway, let's go.
But notably, Meghan is not involved in that. And to Louise's point about the separation, this is an opportunity where they could actually come together. It's completely innocuous. It's a goodwill.
Coming together has just put me off my tea. Anyway, I think I've said enough. I've probably said too much. So wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and fare thee well. As we sojourn this life together, sojourn, or whatever the word is, along the byways and highways, the souks, bazaars, and boulevards of the byway, thingy, motorway, whatever it is. You know what I'm on about, don't you? And if you do, well done you, because I don't. Bye-bye now. Let's go.